Con todo derecho, un lugar sin rumores ni fantasmas. Con todo derecho, un lugar sin rumores ni fantasmas.
Come here, you'll clearly see everything. They say, who decides on war? It says New York, right, decides war. Do you know who decides on wars for Americans? The miners, they says. But first you're going to resolve the war that Gustavo have already in Comodoro PY court and on YouTube. Who decides war? It says, and here appears a miner, the miners. Well, Gustavo already beat you to 100,000 my body's enters, you lost. Trap. Now here is Carolina Herrera in the main square of Madrid. Well, here's all the information. Now we're going to explain here in Madrid. Sylvia Cherisi, who is Colombian and what her name is, and Pedro del Hierro. They give you all the information. Pamela Roland. Okay, see you, everything prepared it. This is Who Decides War in New York. Who Decides War is on the FF channel. Well, let's put the photo and fashion shows are in succession. Carolina Herrera in Madrid, the main square in Madrid, then there's Sylvia Cherisi and then there's Pedro del Hierro. They explained everything to me. Well, maybe my team can explain it to me. They says, yes, fashion wants to stay, it plays with minors, and there, Who Decides War, putting a minor in charge. I didn't see that fashion show, but the video advances and it shows you a minor view. Well, it's without proceeding that we cut it off. It has 100,000 satellite entries over my body and my psyche. Well, Washington always bets on the same thing, on maintaining all conflicts throughout the world, and that included Argentina, and they managed to kill Gustavo, the complainant, the victim and the witness. And everything that Washington says, current 2025, that's the latest in the judgments. Gustavo Galarza's 2025 judicial presentations are going to the latest. YouTube and Google said so today. The says, and they also says, go Paraguay, they says, they associate Paraguay with Clarín Holding. Then they left everything, their mockery and the economic harassment with Gustavo, what's it called, the economic problems of the whole country and all the discord it generates in the country, Milei by the way, for Washington in the same plan. Then they left, they says, according to that, I must to go with Clarín. Yes, right with the flagellator of the University of Moron, PM paper and the Anabella Case, you'll see it's just like he's going around saying, go with Videla, he's going to feed you a cattle prod to the head. Now they explained it with the models. Because they caused discord with a Spanish model named Lucia Lopez. Lucia Lopez is one of the best known models in Spain. So you're going to see the Carolina Herrera video and neither Lucia Lopez nor the blonde friend, whose name I don't know, are there, but they're two friends. And neither is Marta Ortiz. Well, all three are my friends. Now, I'm saying here they're my friends. But what matters is what I say, because that's why the fashion act this way. It doesn't matter if they say they are my friends. If I say that they are my friends, the consideration I have for them is what affects the fashion shows. Now you go to the Carolina Herrera fashion show, all the current Spanish models are there and Lucia Lopez, the blonde one, and Marta Ortiz, who are my friends, aren't there. Then you go to the other show, Sylvia Cherisi and Lucia Lopez isn't there, but is the blonde one but Marta Ortiz isn't there neither. I think it won't be, but she's only just now at Pedro del Hierro. Well, and in Pedro del Hierro, since there are men, none girls pays any attention to Gustavo, in quotes, because they know I watch them. None girls pays any attention to Gustavo, because there are men to make me jealous, they are all the stupid searches of Americans. We're going to the Sylvia Cherisi fashion show, who is Colombian. Well, Sylvia is my mom, and Sylvia Cherisi opens the fashion show. Hillary Rhoda, she's an American supermodel. Rhoda must be 40 years old, beautiful, and I appreciate her very much. Now, that matters because this is going there. It's going to go back forth and feedback matters. I appreciate her very much and then second place. Second place there is an androgynous girl and fourth there is a girl and I look at her. Who does she look like? She looks like Gustavo. Gustavo, Laura Borden's husband. Carolina Herrera. As I was saying, Carolina Herrera is because of the Herrera de Noble. The ones who were the Clarín Holdings owners. Well, like channel is channel 13 from Buenos Aires. Now, Sylvia Cherisi. In fourth place, we're going to put the photo. Put a girl who looks like Gustavo, Laura Borden's husband, my cousin Laura Borden. And in sixth place appears Carolina Kurkova. Who is Carolina Kurkova? Plays Carolina Borden. Well, the one in the middle, I don't know her name, but her name must be Anna or some other known code. The Americans say that in 2025. That with the 100,000 satellite introductions about my body, my psyche and the permanent discord that they seek to generate and Google puts the minor repeats, today again repeated the minor that the cardboard boxes is men of Pilar. Yes, all that is going to trial. Now, everything you guys do here is illegal. You're torturing a complainant, a witness and a victim. You're going to trial with the Clarín Holding and with Carlos Stornelli, where Christina Kirchner falls and in the US Embassy falls. It's the end. Everything you do is inappropriate, but you explained it very well. Now we're going to show the proof. They explained it very well. Google says, we harass you so that you finish with Clarín. But the US left here, that is impossible, it is impossible. It's great because Gustavo tells everyone about it, so now they all see the proof. And Europe says, yes, fashion is still the same. They says, fashion betting on the minors, obviously, because that in Spain is Anne Wintour, and on top of that they put Carolina Herrera. So Anne Wintour is Vogue USA, so that helps me take Vogue and Condé Nast to court. They put Marta Hunt in the Sylvia Cherasi show, who is an American model, and she is a Taurus. Besides they put the Spanish model, Nieves Alvarez. Nieves Alvarez is put by Claudia Nieves, my cousin Claudia Nieves. Nieves Alvarez out. Looking radiant, so why make me believe that I eat their mailbox? That's their fraud. Nieves Alvarez is your fraud. And Alvarez's surname was Julian Alvarez, the secretary of Christina Kirchner who was in the SI, the AFI later was in Human RGHTS and Justice Secretary, but see that Julian Alvarez, the football player Julian Alvarez, the football player who is at Madrid's Atletico Club, to plays Julian Alvarez the K who was with Christina Kirchner. Well, they sell me the whole fraud and I swallow it. I don't have to do anything. So the US satellite is makes illegal burdens and oppression. So, as we explained yesterday, if this explodes in the media, the first trial, it is impossible for them to do that, because you see that everything is prepared by them. So what they're going to do is blow it up. They're going to make the case explode. That's what they're not going to do. Whether the case explodes or not, procedurally the first thing that will go to trial is Gustavo Galarza's false disability standard case. The first thing for the extortionate kidnapping and the deprivation of the legitimate liberty of the police of the province of Buenos Aires, the neighbors and the governorship of the province of Buenos Aires by Christina Kirchner for 2 months. Those are the first ones that will go to trial, and in parallel, the Anabella and Lorena, Stornelli, Clarín Holding, the Rosa Ramos family case, will also go to trial. And everything you do here in 2025, procedurally, will be last. So, everything you do now, that thing that you with Google and YouTube put up and extort minors, like the Pilar's child, is going to the latest. Everything they put on today will go to the latest. When the false disability standard of the Carrillo Hospital, the PBA Provincial Police and all of you, plus the false Anabella case, go to trial, all of you to wait in prison, to wait in pretrial detention for the trial this 2025. So what you're doing makes no sense, no procedural logic whatsoever. They're delirious, so they're outlining, so that's why they want to overwhelm me here all day, bothering me with this crappy satellite. So bye-bye, case closed. Why are they trying to associate Gustavo, that blonde model, with the husband of Laura Borden and Carolina Borden? Because they attack or seek to safeguard what they already lost. Gustavo tells everyone it procedurally that they cannot provide evidence or witnesses against Gustavo Galarza. Then those they attack or seek to safeguard what they already lost. All of that person will be used to testify against Clarín Holding and against the Argentine government, the federal police PFA, and Julio Andrada. They attack or seek to safeguard what they already lost. They offer it is clear. Because they have already lost it, they offer because they want to safeguard it, because they have already lost it, they offer false confidence. Trust Gustavo that if you cannot defend yourself, we will use it as crimes and witnesses against you. They sell everything is fine and they want to keep it because they're going to lose it. Not everything is alright. They will all end up in a trial. Here they continue to flog the complaint, the witness and the victim with the minors. They want to safeguard it, because they have already lost it. PM paper, that's Nestor Kirchner's plan, with the Clarín Holding and the La Nación Holding, to keep me under surveillance. And Carolina Borden was chatting with Villagra inside PM paper. I guess Carolina plays Julio Andrada, but inside PM, they want to safeguard it, because they have already lost it, and they'd it. The matter is closed. They will never be able to present any facts nor witness against Gustavo Galarza. Then everything that fashion shows was never associated with Laura Borden nor Carolina Borden. You understand? Nothing to do with it. It has no association whatsoever with either Laura Borden or Carolina Borden. It's completely unrelated. They only put my cousins there to mess with me. They want to safeguard it, because they have already lost it. They want this. No, that's a lie. They will go to trial. The Ruiz Diaz family is going to lose it. Galarza family is going to lose it. And they're going to lose this Borden family because, well, I mean, all they has nothing to match and tell on my life. That's the plan with Julio Andrade. They want to safeguard it, because